Oh,
oh, that's so sketchy.
Look at us, we have power.
Making power. So I don't know. Yeah, it's just been definitely not like the part of cruising and this lifestyle that we love. The problem is that it is a surf landing here, and we are not versed in the surf. It was extremely hectic. And there's so many whales around here, which is really cool, but they're actually kind of scary.
Oh man, that was scary. That's the scariest thing that I've had happen at sea so far. That was freaky.
We are Mike and Taylor, and these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. We sold our home and nearly everything we owned, moved aboard a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. This is the story of us making our way. Welcome back, friends. We are in the town of Cruz, located in the large Banderas Bay on the west coast of Mexico, where we've been catching up on rest since our 4-day passage from the Sea of Cortez and tackling boat fixes and projects. We're tied to a dock, but even here, Via is bouncing around a good amount today. Wow, the swell today is crazy. This is supposed to be the peak of the California storm swell that we're getting down here. And it's real. Even all the way up in here in this corner of this giant bay. Even in the marina, like our boat's dancing around, but you can watch this come in. In January 2023, historic storms hit the west coast of the United States, sending 9 successive atmospheric rivers over several weeks to the coast of California that ended up claiming over 24 lives. The remnants of these storms up north had found us all the way down here, sending an impressive swell down the Pacific Ocean to where we were inside Banderas Bay. Even inside the marina, surge sent the boats dancing around on the docks, with big waves breaking just on the edge of the already shallow and narrow entrance channel. I would not want to be coming into the channel right now.
Oh, we're riding a big one.
Oh, damn.
I bet the next one will be big too.
Oh, that's so sketchy.
Wow. They're just to the side of it.
Wow, look at that mast, Mike.
Oh, I'm so happy we're in here.
I'm so happy we're in here.
It's really crazy that it's wrapping around that much.
Yeah, and we're already in, so far in, such a huge bay.
Yeah, we're so far in a big bay, and then we're behind kind of a point over there, and then this whole marina's got a big breakwater. It's crazy that it's breaking this big in here.
And it's coming from California.
Yeah, from these poor people in California.
I know, we're just watching this, but...
I am continuing the solar panel project. So today I'm trying to get these brackets mounted on the solar panel. Gonna look something like this. Camera battery died, so anyway, I got my holes drilled. Got one of the brackets mounted. Gotta drill some more holes for bracket number 2. All right, solar panel is on the rail. It just needs to get wired in. still trying to just wire the solar panels into the batteries, the battery bank. And so now we have 3 solar panels, 3 solar controllers, and it's just a lot of wires going to the battery terminals. So I wanted to maybe just run like a solar distribution bus for the positive side. So I was like, oh great, I'll just go pick up a distribution bus that'll clean it up. Well, sometimes cruising, you know, you can't find the parts you need, and so you just got to go with what's on board and what you can find. I could not find a distribution bus anywhere. Did find a little, I think it's like a fuse holder. Just gonna jumper it, and I can run all my 3 solar panels to one side and then 1 cable out to the batteries. It's maybe not perfect, but it'll do for now. All right, so progress report. Our panels are all kind of wired in, except I still have to run the new panel to the solar controller, but here's what I've done. Side panel's the new one. Got it running to the fuse. Both other panels run down. And now everything goes to what I'm calling a distribution bus. Eventually probably will be a proper distribution bus. You gotta insulate that. And then there's just 1 cable running over to the batteries. The negatives all run to our negative distribution bus. All right, moment of truth here. Everything's wired in. Got my little app. Now I'm just gonna take the towel off of the panel and we'll see if we get any power into it. Not too bad for a shaded panel.
And then it was time to provision and begin getting ready to leave the charming town of Cruz. We ran errands, wandered around town, and enjoyed some great meals out with friends.
A lot of good fish.
Yeah, this is where all the fishing boats come in and they just...
Then we moved via off the dock and out into the anchorage.
All right, the continuing saga of the solar panel. I got a kickstand. Found this thing in town. I think it'll work pretty good, but I gotta do a couple little modifications. Okay, after a bunch of trial and error, I finally got this kickstand to work. Check it out. Classic janky bullshit by Mike. But it works. How are we doing?
Mage power.
Ah, we've never seen that before.
Look at that.
Almost 24 amps.
It was like 24.5 before.
Oh, I think even the fridge is running. Yeah, the fridge is running, so that's probably more like 28, 29, 30 amps, something like that. Once the fridge cycles off.
Look at us, rich in power. Nice job, Mike.
That's pretty good. Let's look at the
That
app.
must be satisfying after working on that for 6.5 years.
Cool.
Look at us.
Look at us. We have power.
Making power.
Making copies.
The last thing for us to do was pick up our torn sail from the local sailmaker. We had also given her our oversized spinnaker, but due to its age and condition, she deemed it not worth working on. But our mainsail, that had ripped in 2 places on our journey south from the Sea of Cortez, came back good as new.
Well, there's our repair.
Shiny new.
Shiny new. On a very,
Not so shiny.
very not shiny sail. Well, hello from the Cruz, where we, I think, have been now for, I don't know, maybe 10 days. And we are leaving today. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. It's a little bit of an overnight jaunt to the next anchorage. So we are taking off. I don't know, it's been a little bit of a weird time here. Like, kind of a little challenging, a little strange. It's been really fun seeing a bunch of people. There's been a lot of friends here, and it's a cute little town. Like, we've enjoyed all of that. It's just been kind of a weird time. This boat has not stopped moving in about 2.5 weeks, and I think that as like, I mean, even right now, we're just like sitting here, and it's, you know, it's not violent or anything like insane, but it's just, it's all the time. And I think that at least for me, like, it becomes really exhausting and really draining to have that just be like the background all the time, to just like not be able to move through your house or stand up or whatever without holding on. And so between just like the rolliness of the anchorage, the boat never stopping moving, and then like just drama with the sails, right? Like, we, you know, ripped our main, and so now we're in this, like, you know, we got it fixed, but like realize how shitty the spinnaker is for us that we got, that we're trying to like offload. So I don't know. Yeah, it's been weird, kind of challenging. Definitely not like the part of cruising and this lifestyle that we love. You know, it's a little bit of the other side. You know, we haven't seen really clear water in a while. We've been swimming in a while. Just been sitting around, sloshing around in anchorages and dealing with boat problems. So I wouldn't say morale is high, but I think we're really excited to get the hell out of here and see what the next few anchorages have in store. And there's so many whales around here, which is really cool, but they're actually kind of scary. We actually had some friends who almost hit a couple of sleeping whales at 2 p.m. in the afternoon in broad daylight, just like right out here. So I'm like, not really stoked about that, but hopefully we can just make it to the next anchorage and enjoy a little downtime.
Well, we're a few hours, well, yeah, I guess we're about 3 hours outside of Cruz on our way to Chimela. It's a one night, 100-mile passage. So far we've had like just such a nice sail. Banderas Bay has treated us to 2 really nice sails. Taylor and the girls are down for a couple hours to get some rest. The sun just set, and there have been, Banderas Bay, at least this time of year, is just full of whales. And it's a little freaky. So I've slowed the boat down, just tried to find like a really comfortable point of sail, which brought us pretty far downwind and slowed us to about 5 knots, which is still really good considering we have like 11 to 12 knots of wind. But a little less scary with this many whales about, doing 5 knots instead of 6. So it all's pretty good. In about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll jibe as we kind of round Cabo Corrientes, and hopefully we don't run into too much wind around the Cape there. That was crazy. Oh, just had a super close encounter with a whale. Holy crap. We rounded Cabo Corrientes maybe like 2 hours ago, and the wind picked up to like sustained 20 knots, gusting a little higher. Just been like trucking along, but we've been sailing fast, kind of a little faster than I wanted to because there's so many whales around here. So we've been doing like 6 to 7 knots. And I heard a whale breathe right off the port side, like really loud, obviously really close. And so as we passed the whale, I heard it breathe again, like a little behind us, a little farther away this time. Heard it breathe, and then like 3 seconds later, I get hit in the face with spray from its freaking breath. Oh man, that was scary. That's the scariest thing that I've had happen at sea so far. That was amazing and freaky. I don't want that to happen again.
That morning, we pulled into the small town of Chimela, dropped the hook, and the whole crew caught up on some much-needed sleep.
We made it to Chimela. I don't really know how you say it, but it's a very cute little place. And we got in at about 11 a.m. yesterday, and then we literally just slept all day. Today, we took the dogs to the beach. It's a beautiful beach. It goes on for miles. It's so beautiful. But the problem is that it is a surf landing here, and we are not versed in the surf landings. We also don't have wheels for Chandler, which makes landing really hard. And with the dogs, I mean, it was extremely hectic. We drove around for a really long time. There is a river here that you can go up that apparently has a dock, but the tides are so strong right now. There was like white water in the river mouth. It was such an ordeal. We ended up anchoring the dinghy outside of the break and then threw the dogs in, and we swam to the beach. And from here, it looks like nothing. As soon as you get up on it, it's like, it's breaking. So anyway, we did it today. The girls got to run. So hopefully they can just chill tomorrow, and we can figure out how to get into this town and actually look around. It's such a beautiful beach. And all I want to do is walk down or jog down the whole beach because it's so beautiful. But it's like a water everywhere type situation. It's like so tantalizing, but you can't get on the damn beach. You can't touch it. So we'll figure it out. We'll get better, hopefully. But for now, it's another sunset on this beautiful bay. We're happy to be here, and it's time to go have some dinner.
Join us next time as our challenges with breaking waves, swell, beach landings, and surge get worse before they get better, and morale on board takes a big dip.
Honestly, it just feels like everything has been such a fucking ordeal.
It's not fun. Dogs are unhappy. I feel like I've done nothing but roll our guts out for a month.
Yeah. But we finally plot our escape to a well-protected gem of a spot, and things start looking up.
Man, what a difference. What a difference.
The radio's been silent for 3 hours.
Lucy, are you wearing my shirt?
So I'm drilling holes. 2 weeks left.
What are you making? I'm just drilling holes. Last 2 weeks. Fuck it.
So now, just running the wires from the panel. Thank you, Taylor. Anyhow, I'm out of here.